Hey everyone, my name is Mike and welcome to my walkthrough of King's Quest, a new episodic adventure game. If you've never heard of King's Quest, it was a game in the 80s and 90s, published by Sierra. I think there was 10 games in the series. It was an adventure game where you played as I couldn't tell you because I never played them. But so I'm just jumping into this game quite blindly. I don't really have any experience with the previous games, so hopefully it is kind to new players. Because the game is called King's Quest, it's not called King's Quest 11 or 12. So I think it's like a fresh take on the series. So it is episodic. This is episode 1 we're going to be playing today. Let's click on play, let's jump into it. So here we go, we've got chapters. The rest of them are coming soon. A Night to Remember, chapter 1. Let's begin. So actually I have no idea who anyone is in this game. I'm completely blind on everything there is to do with King's Quest, just to let you guys know. So begin, here we go. So I'm guessing this is the protagonist. You're playing as this guy in the red cloak. I'll shut up right now. Okay, we are controlling it straight away. I'm playing on PC, just to let you guys know as well. Alright, so yeah, all we can do at the moment is WASD, move around. I have no idea what the setting is right here. Spacebar? Spacebar to look at stuff, I guess. So the original game was actually like a 2D pixel game. So as we walk around, it looks like we use WSD to move and spacebar as the interact button. There's no mouse cursor on the screen, so it's not like any Telltale games. So let's interact with this. The well. Hold down S. Do I have to tap it? Yeah, we have to tap it. So we're lowering the bucket, it seems. Are we going to climb down it, maybe? Here we go, spacebar. You can interact, climb up the ladder. So I'm interested to see if this is going to be a choice-based game, like every other episodic game that you normally play, such as Telltale Games and Life is Strange and all that.
I have not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
Okay, so the voice talking right there sounds like an old man. I'm guessing that's this guy, so maybe he's telling stories from when he was younger. There's a mattress down here. Oh, hello. It is weird playing this like just one hand at the moment because I'm not using the mouse. It's quite fun though.
Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
Okay, so it seems like the guy's looking for treasure. There's a little tiny door here.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
You know, I'm wondering if it's probably better to play with a pad in this, because using the analog stick will probably be easier. So this game is also available on PS4 and I think possibly Xbox One, most likely will be. And because I just seen it, it's down on the PS Store before I started playing on PC. And I'd already bought it on PC, so didn't realise it was on PS4.
2 odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
Right, so 2 odd contraptions guard the lost treasure. What's with the mattresses and stuff and beds? This guy's been crushed.
I decided this was no time to take a nap, even though that bed looked very squishy and very comfortable.
That skull's got a smile. Alright, so let's start off just by turning one of them. See what happens. Holy jeez, am I dead?
And that's what would have happened if I turned the left switch. But since I am here telling this story, you already know that I pulled the right one.
So this is the guy that I'm playing as. He's an old man, looks like he's telling a kid. That's funny. So that's what would have happened, but it didn't, because I pulled the right one. I like it. Alright, so it's very bed themed. It's strange. So far, it seems like it's quite funny. It's a comedy game. It's making me laugh anyway. Right, so there's more beds down here. The room's shaking.
Buckets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seems so familiar.
Huh. Alright, we got... So, like, something's sucking these in. Like, it sounds like something snoring and blowing stuff around. move a bit closer.
Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
It's hiding under the covers. Oh, I thought it was going to hit me then. So I think this guy that we're playing as, he was the guy that you played as in the previous games.
Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
Right, there's a bridge made out of beds. So it must be some kind of sleeping monster. So this guy, is he a treasure hunter in a way? Or like, what is this?
Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
You want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... My way to add a shinier hat to my collection.
Okay, so it looks like the guy's looking for that mirror. That's the treasure, and it's guarded by a dragon. Kind of like Shrek a little bit. Old school, Dungeons and Dragons type stuff. Right, so we got a contraption over here. Let's look at this. Okay, we're going to attach this.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Alright, so that doesn't fit. We need to find like a different handle, possibly. The game's quite linear so far. It is the introduction, of course, but I'm wondering how it's going to progress. It's going to be multiple paths to take and, choices to make. Right, we've got this thing here. It's connected to a bell. Let's look at this stuff first.
Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves of that strange bedroom. How to Tame a Dragon, Breaking the Spirit of Hideous Beasts, Amateur Spells to Impress Your Friends with. No books about recovering missing handles, though.
Okay, so I could look around just then in the bookcases, but it's not like there was anything to click on. Let's play with this.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap. Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Hide under the covers. Yep. What is that? He's got a horn on his nose. It's like a rhino dragon. Alright, so...
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
So we've got tab. Here we go, wooden handle we just picked up. Tab is our inventory, you can see in the top left. So I think we've got the handle now to use on the contraption. Do we have to use it?
Fix the broken switch.
There we go. So he's putting that on again. Okay, there's a missing handle. Do we really need that? Does it make a whole difference? That's loud again. So we need to... Shit, that's really loud. Was he not woken up by that? Dragon?
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall.
Alright then.
This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
Yep. Some more dead people. Let's sneak across. I like the art style. It's really pretty. It's like a cartoon, when I was a kid. 20 years ago. It's really good.
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
Has it got a ladder down here? Is it? Yeah. Some kind of ladder. What is that there? There's a guy inside. Oh, it's a dead body. Oh, wow. This is proper adventure stuff, isn't it? You know, like trials. Oh, this is so cool. Alright, so this is moving towards us and backwards through the water. As he breathes in, it pulls him over. So let's stop on this section. It's pretty obvious what you got to do here. Can we sprint? I pressed shift and you walked. Yeah, you can walk with shift, it seems. Alright, let's run around it. So there's not a lot of stuff to click on. Well, even though I'm not clicking, you know, even to inspect and stuff. Right, so these skeleton bones. Oh, yeah, I thought so. I got a fright for that then. So we got to be careful not to stand on that. Get in the bed, get in the bed, get in the bed. I like this. This is funny. I love when developers, you know, do something unique in a game, something fresh. There's no shooting in this, you know. It's I like it a lot. Alright, so now we know not to stand on the bones because it makes a loud crack. So let's walk. Actually, walking is so... He's not even walking, he's floating. Look at that. I'm a floating magician. Ah. Alright, so that's it. Okay, he sneaks anyway. But if you hold shift, he floats. I guess that's a bug in the game. Alright, so we're making our way around these skeleton bones. Okay, that made the noise. Let's get in the bed. What made that fall? What's the chances of that falling while I'm there? So I guess if you're a fan of the previous games, you're going to love this. And I'm already really liking it, and I've not even played the previous games, so... yeah. But it's really nostalgic as well, if you have played them. Alright, so the dragon's right there, isn't he? But there's a ladder here. And guess, do we want to go towards him? And get the... Actually, let's just go up the ladder. Because we can always come down, can't we, if we go the wrong way, I guess. Alright, what have we got up here?
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
I'm thinking as well, is this whole game going to be like old stories from this old guy's past? Alright, so we've got the switch over there we need to reach. There's a... let's see this. What did that show? Did it show the thing? Yeah. Alright, let's look around. There's a bow and arrow. Or there's an arrow, a bow, excuse me. I don't know about the arrows. I'd like to know my name as well. What's my guy's name? Oh, he's got an arrow. Are we hitting that? Or... oh, we can't aim any higher. Nothing goes to hit around here, so we're aiming for this. Bam! Sick! Let's load the bridge. So why is all this bridge and like puzzle stuff made if it's just a dragon down here? It's a bit unusual. Alright, so we can cross this bridge now. I mean, I have more beds. Okay, that's gonna fall. Do we need to take a certain path? Let's just be careful. It seems like if you stand on a mattress, then it possibly falls down, but if it's on the wood, it doesn't. Alright, so we made it across.
The mirror called out to me.
Alright. So we've got nothing in our inventory. Got another lever to pull. I think that's the most... yeah, there's a bell to pull as well. Let's do the lever first.
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Oh, wow. So there's an owner and there's loads of meat. And that's being loaded to the beast. Is he going to eat it? Maybe they'll ring the bell to make it, tell him it's feeding time. Actually, should I... Can I get on that? Well, if I get on that, right? How do I pull the lever though? Do I have to move quickly? I've got a feeling I don't want to pull the bell. So let's jump on this again. I mean pull this, excuse me. And then if we jump up and get on this, possibly. Okay, that muffin meat's been pushed off and we've been lowered down here. Made a noise. Oh, balls. Ah, okay, so that's the reset if I do it wrong. So I've done it wrong there. Okay. Shouldn't it have lowered me over there? I think it alternates between that right side and left side. Yeah, okay, so it definitely alternates each side. So what I'm going to do now, while it's on the left side, I'll do the lever, and then I'll jump on it now, and it should take me to the side where the dragon is. I still haven't interacted with the bell, but I've got a feeling I don't want to. Alright, so this should now lower us next to the dragon. Here we go. Oh god, he eats you. Yeah, so that's the wrong thing to do as well. So continue. Alright, so let's try the bell out. Alright, that lifts his head up. And what does he do? Okay, he's leaving the mirror, kind of. Okay, I think I may get it. He goes over to where the bones are, where the food is supposed to be. Okay, so that tells him it's feeding. Okay, so I need to get... I think I know what to do. I know what to do. Right, this is what we do. We get meat on the bed. Okay. Let's take this one step at a time.
Probably its owner alive.
So what I'm doing here is we'll put the actually wait there, how do we do this? Okay, I've got it. When we ring the bell, he goes over to the bones, doesn't he, no matter what. So if we get this thing now to be on the other side, right, this is what I'm thinking. The dragon's going to go to the left and we go down to the right as he's moving over to the left, over his head. Right, so it's going to the left right now. We ring the bell and then we pull the other lever, then we jump on the meat. So let's try that. Ring the bell. Okay, it's a cutscene, isn't it, actually? Is it? Yeah, we can't control it. Okay, so that's a bit tricky. I was thinking we could move while he was getting that. Oh yeah, so he's staying there now, actually. So let's pull the lever while he's eating it. Yeah, it still works. So it works out. So now it should take us over to the side where the mirror is. Got there in the end. So let's get the mirror quickly. How did we get back up? Get the mirror. It's pretty heavy looking, isn't it? Let's give him a crown. Alright. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. He can hide stuff in his cloak. Nice. Hits the switch. Okay, now the dragon's up here with us, oh my god. So it sounds like I can run forward it. Whoa, shit balls! Oh, he jumped, good. Where am I going? Okay, this is meant to happen, I think. This is so cool. Look how nice that water looks. Like, it's so pretty, like a cartoon water. Right, we're hitting this. Nice. Oh, this is sick, I like this. It's really good. I guess this is really easy to hit this as well with the mouse instead of using the pad. Yeah, and the ropes. Right, the dragon's right in front of us. Smash D, smash D. Need to get off. So he's using his hat. Oh shit, D, yeah. A, yeah, go left, down. Look how nice this looks. Hit that. Hit that. He's like Legolas, isn't he? Up. It's the dragon's tail. The music's pretty cool as well, I like it. Alright, we've got another rope in front of us. Actually missed that, but I hit it anyway, so I'm not complaining. Whoa! Dropped on its head. Nice. So this is not a story-based game, it is an adventure game. The way it's played, and yeah. Oh shit, I need to move, don't I? Ooh! Okay, so we're out of reach. That's pretty cool. So let's get moving, yeah? Oh my god. Oh my god! Ooh! The dragon is pissed. He took his only friend, the mirror. Oh! Seems like he walked so casual at the end. Okay. So in our inventory now we have the magic mirror.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
Alright, so he's looking to get a reward out of this. Is this the exit? Oh yeah, there's a little door that we came in at the start, of course. Oh my.
In that split second, I had 3 choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
Alright, so we can pull the chain over there, shoot him in the eye, or ring the bell. Just pull the chain. I don't want to hurt him. Oh shit, did it loosened the bit? Crap. Oh, we set him free! We set him free! So he's not angry anymore. Oh, that's decent! Yes! I think that's the best thing to do there. We made an ally with a dragon instead of getting pissed or hating it. Good. I'm happy with that. Hey! It's pretty badass. Alright, is this the magic mirror now that we're looking through? It's very well made, this, isn't it? It's very pretty.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Like, why did you set the dragon free even though he was trying to eat you?
I set him free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon for his atrocious past.
You have such a bizarre way of making friends, Grandpa. I guess I do, too. I'm known as Gwendolyn the Popular back home. But only to my stuffed bunnies.
I've always found it best to pursue friends where I can, though they don't always feel the same about me.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.